Let's see. Okay. Testing. Oh, what's up? Oh, yes, Matt, I am. I will accept those ASAP. We've been on the road. I've been a little distracted, but yes, the Google Ads course is still there for free. I will be accepting everybody in the next couple days. And yeah, we are road tripping to Rhode Island right now to drop off this dump trailer. And yeah, we're in Nebraska right now, making slow progress because we're using it as a mini vacation. Now, I got to pay attention to the road. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and ask right now. If you have any questions at all. What's up, Gary? How you doing? But yeah, guys, app is if you apply for beta testing, you'll be accepted within the next week or so, 2 weeks tops. We're making progress on the road trip, and yeah, if you have any questions, guys, ask away right now. We are dropping off the dump trailer. Can you see it back there? Let's see. Nah, not really, but we are driving. Um, what's up, the tipsy sniper? Guys, by the way, Ricardo Junk Guys is having an event in Texas, and I should be there. It is March 14th. Check it out. It's a 2-3 day seminar. He's teaching about SEO. I'll be there speaking on Google Ads. I should be able to make it. It just really depends on this road trip, but 99% I'll be there. Um, but yes, it should be really awesome. If you guys have any questions for me, ask away in the chat right now. I'm just on nice. Let me see. Can I change the camera around? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Say hi, hon. Oh, she's got her headphones on. But it's in DFW. G Jean DFW Ricardo Junk. If you just type in Junk Guy Ricardo Junk Guys on text in YouTube, you could find it. Find his channel. I'm going to be posting a video on it later, but yeah, it's a 2-3 day seminar in DFW on SEO and growing your business organically. I'll be talking on Google Ads though and CRM software. It's my tipsy sniper 6 week in junk removal, Australia, doing really well. Thank you, man. I'm glad my videos are helping. That's awesome to hear. 6 week, welcome to the game. Quick question: are you still doing the Calendly consulting? Yeah, I kind of did shut it down because I was getting too many calls. But I do take consulting calls. If you know, I do still have it up, but you have to pay now. I did have a free option before, but yes, there is paid. Just because I am busy. But yes, dispatch, autopilot. Yes, check the link in my newest video. There is the apply for beta option. It's ready in a couple weeks. So we are passing through Nebraska right now. We have already gone through Arizona. And yeah, dropping off the dump trailer for anybody who doesn't know, the winner of the dump trailer on the virtual event that we had. This is the start of my 6 week. I've done 22K in revenue. Dang, not bad, man. That's really good. In a month and a half, you've done 22K gross. Not bad, man. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah, I'll be emailing you guys and texting you personally and jumping on a call with everybody who applied for beta to see if you're a good fit because, like I said, it is beta testing. I'm really excited. The web app is ready now. It's the mobile app that we are waiting to submit to the App Store. It goes through like a 1 week process. So the iOS and Android app is the only thing that's really setting us behind by a week or so, week or two. The web version, the desktop website is ready for the most part. It's like a couple small finishing touches, but the web app is ready. So if there's anybody who is curious about even just testing the web app for beta testing, fucking go apply for beta testing and let me know that you're okay with just the web app. Um, Mobile app will be in the stores in the next couple weeks. What state? We are cruising through Nebraska, or I think we're going through Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois. I think those are the next three in a row: Nebraska, Iowa, and then we should be to Rhode Island in 25 hours. We stopped in Vail, had a little fun in Vail. Stopped in Denver, saw a couple. I'm from Denver, saw some friends in Denver. Um, Stopped in Vegas. We're gonna no more stops this time. We're going straight to. But hey, any questions? Ask. Anybody who just we're hosting a 3-day seminar in Texas, DFW. I will be speaking there on Google Ads. He's going to be doing a 3-day on organic SEO along with Matt Fitch. They're going to be speaking on SEO and growing your business organically. 3-day seminar, March 14th, 15th, 16th this month. So that's like literally in a few days. So definitely go check that out. Thanks, mate. Junk removal isn't a big thing here. Yeah, I heard in Australia it's not too big yet. Local Facebook groups, that's awesome. Where can you see the video on Google Ads you mentioned during your giveaway? Oh, sign up. Go watch the event video. There's a link on my where you can go to my school. There's a link that you can click and join school. Elias, I'm actually thinking about doing these events once or twice a year, meetups, simple meetup events. I was also thinking about bouncing and hosting local meetups, free meetups, and having a couple people speak so that I can keep promoting my software, but also promoting engagement of the community of people getting together in different states. So I was thinking of hitting all different states every year, a couple states a year. I don't know, 3 times a year. Maybe I'll go to Texas. We'll do a meetup. Maybe I'll do New York. Maybe yada yada. Is Autopilot going to be available in Australia? The Tipsy Sniper. Yes, it will be. Joel, you have jumped on. Land loopers, school members. Yes, if you guys want the free Google Ads course, go to my junk launch event video, click the link down in the video description, and you guys can get it for free. I'll start accepting people in the next couple days. Come to Houston. How far is Houston from DFW? Why don't you come to DFW for the event? You can see me there. But yeah, do you think that'd be cool if me and my lady hit multiple states and hosted local community gatherings? I mean, maybe 20 companies, that show up that's just in those areas. I think that'd be pretty cool because like bring the community together, hang out. I think that'd be awesome. I've currently made so yeah. Anyways, any other questions, guys? For people who don't know, I am driving to Rhode Island right now to drop off the dump trailer. Fat guy, yes. We're only taking investments for the rest of this month, and then we're done. Because once we launch, we're not taking in more money. Because at that point, we'll be able to value our company, kind of see, where we go from there. So if you want to invest, you literally have just a few days till the end of this month. So you can email me at andrew@autopilot.io. Andrew@autopilot.io. For people who do want to invest, absolutely. Like I said, I believe this is my home run. You're in it with me for the long term, hoping that I make this $1 billion company. We IPO, we do an acquisition, we sell for $1 billion. To give you an idea, guys, Service Titan has 16,000 customers. They're IPOing for $18 billion this summer. They handle enterprise customers. You guys know Jobber, Workies, House Call Pro. Jobber and House Call Pro are $1 billion companies. Jobber's worth $2 billion. I mean, there's a lot I could talk about. If you guys are interested, just email me, andrew@autopilot.io. I wish I could invest in you, mate. Just don't have enough money yet. Pretty much. Yeah, Tipsy Sniper, this is an investment I only want people to make if they understand. Tech investments are always a risk. You put your money in, you hope you get millions at the end. This isn't. It's either you lose your money, you make $1 million. That's how pre-seed, pre-revenue, pre-startup products work. Is you invest early, you wait 5 years, your 5,000 turns into a couple million, or you lose it completely. That's just the name of the game in the tech world. Do I believe this is my home run? Absolutely. This is going to be game changing. So I'm super excited. Are you still planning on dropping your challenge video? Yes. The 90-day challenge video is my next big video that's coming out. It is it's going to be the 90-day challenge of what I would do. And it's not just going to be like, hey, put out your, it's going to be a really good, solid challenge video that I'm going to have everybody challenge. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it into a game though. So I could see people who are actually doing it and try to make it like a competition somehow and do a prize, maybe another trailer. But it's going to be like, here's what I would do every day. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Do this on social, do this on traditional, do this on your website. Do these things every day for 90 days. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the fitness challenge called 75 Hard. There's a fitness challenge that is called 75 Hard. Just go Google it. It's pretty ridiculous. You have to be an absolute insane fucking person to be able to do 75 Hard. Maybe it's probably a good idea for me and my girl to try 75 Hard. Right, babe? Wait, do you have your headphones on? Hey, did you have your music on? Yeah. I'm live, by the way. I said we should do 75 Hard when we get back. Yeah? You down? Yeah. So I feel like Autopilot, from what I've seen, the videos of your events and software looks great. Heaps. Thank you to Tipsy Sniper. This is how, work with me and see how far we can get in 90 days. Yes. Oh yeah, Matt Allen, minimum investment is, I have it set to 5,000. I've let a couple smaller friends come in for a little less. 5,000 is just a good number to make a reasonable difference if you get a handful of people. That's why I set that minimum to 5. You could still email me if you want to work something out, but 5,000 is realistic. And like I said, guys, if you get in early in the tech world and it becomes $1 billion company, even 100 million, if I had 5,000 people paying $99 a month, we'd be a $90 million company. So if we're even a $100 million company, a $90 million company, your $5,000 investment would be worth $250,000, $500,000, $1 million. It just really depends, obviously, but it would be worth a fuckload if we only even had 5,000 people subscribe to the software. There's a lot. Software's crazy. I'm sure you guys know, even if you're not in the software game. But hey, guys, if you have questions for me, ask away. If you have any marketing questions, SEO questions, junk removal questions, autopilot questions, features of autopilot. I'm just cruising. There's fucking no cars in front of me. Just chilling. This is how work. Oh, I already read that one. But yeah, guys. So I'm just cruising, coming up to Nebraska, and we're just gonna try to crank to Rhode Island. I got a friend in Chicago. We're not gonna stop in Chicago though. I'm gonna wait till we come back till I see him because I want to get to Rhode Island, get this trailer off my fucking truck. I'm gonna have the craziest Phantom trailer. Do you guys know? I'm sure you've had Phantom trailer where you're so used to driving a trailer, and then you get in your normal truck and you think a fucking trailer's attached to you. I'm gonna have the craziest Phantom trailer after driving this trailer from California to Rhode Island. Tipsy Sniper, yeah, there's going to be a trial. We'll do a whole 1 month trial. So what would you charge using only a pickup truck and dump fees? Joel, it's hard to say without knowing the state you're in and what everybody else is paying, Go watch my market research video. It tells you how to figure out what people are paying around you. You know, figure out what the market is first. And then let's also figure out what size trailer do you have, you know, because you just got to figure out what the market's paying, what size they're paying, what size their trailers and dump trucks are, and just kind of go with what the market's paying, man. But yeah, without me knowing what state you're in, but those dump fees are fucking cheap as hell. $12 a ton. $12 a ton. Yeah, same here, Gene and fucking Tipsy. LA's not that expensive, 329 a ton, but we do have one place in LA that's 150. The cheaper one is 110. In Ventura County, I think we're paying 65, 70 a ton. Just to pick up. When I use a trailer, it's 45 a ton. Just to pick up, it's 12. Okay, so you should probably base your prices off the trailer because that's going to be your realistic number because you're going to get to a trailer much sooner than you think. You don't want to be using a pickup truck only. 45 a ton is still very cheap. 12 flat's insane too, but I mean, how much can you fit in a pickup truck? I mean, you could fit a lot if you're amazing with ratchet straps. Um, if you guys are watching and just tuned in, Ricardo is hosting an event March 14th, 15th, 16th. Make sure you check it out. It's this month. It's in Texas, DFW, 3-day seminar on SEO. Tons of people are going to be there. I'm going to be there talking on Google Ads and software. And yeah, really check it out, guys. Any questions, anybody? Any questions on marketing? Any questions on relationships, love, manifestation, law of attraction? I'm just kidding. Hey, babe. I asked them if they had any questions on relationships or love to ask me, the master. Um, my pricing starts from 105, 150. Yep. Good. Yeah, pianos do suck, the Tipsy Sniper. Come on, guys. There's 23 people in here. Ask me. It doesn't even have to be junk removal related. I'm bored. I got a long ass drive. Ask me anything. Obviously, junk removal and marketing is probably the best stuff to ask, but if you don't have any of those questions, ask me anything else. Yes, I've got my diet caffeine-free Coke. Come on, guys. What do you think I am? My favorite color is neutrals, man. So probably just black. Black when I'm fat and tired, and white when I'm in shape. Um, I just have always like it simple, just black and white. But if I had to choose a color outside, because that's probably a boring answer. If I had to choose a color, it'd probably be honestly, I guess blue. The sky's a motivating color. It looks very pretty. I like blues, natures, greens, and blues. If I had to pick a color, because I love being in like the nature. One day I want to have a farm with a bunch of fucking animals just running around and just be out in the middle of nowhere, out of the stupid fucking city. I hate the city. We live in LA because we moved to grow our junk removal business. Now we're in LA. Everybody's down there, so we're staying in LA. You know, we like where we chose in LA, but I still want to farm. Um, I eat the butt. What's up, man? You're back. What's your profit after wages? Okay, so the Tipsy Sniper, I have a video on this, but my profits are 15%. Now, you got to remember, I was off the truck. I had a call center, workers' comp, payrolls, taxes. I was out of the business completely and running Google Ads heavily. So when I'm doing 1.1 million a year, 15%, 15, 20%. Now, yours can be much higher if you stay operations manager. I had an ops manager. So cut all the crap out if I was super back involved in the business like you should be, because you shouldn't be trying to get out of the business like I was. I was just doing that to sell the business and try to get a third truck, but it just never worked out. You could be around 20 to 30%, depending on payroll taxes and workers' comp, and if you have a call center or not. So when you're on the truck and you're doing everything yourself, you could be at 30 to 50% margins. How do you compete with a competitor than just way cheaper? Roberto, go harder on marketing and advertising. That's the only answer. Really, really go in on your brand and marketing and advertising. That's the only way. Because in this business, we're picking up trash. Of course, people are not going to look at this as like, the same as a service where there's more skill involved or something, like a construction company building a property where you may pay for whatever it is. So since this is something that people don't necessarily, even though this is a luxury service, it's not like there's a lot of skill required. So your next best solution is to really just double down on your customer service, your branding, and your marketing, and going really hard on getting your brand out there and getting more exposure and getting more referrals and just getting more repeat business and just really doubling on your customer service. Um, Travis says, "Do you guys put yard signs in lower income areas? There's only city where I put yard signs everywhere, man, even where I wasn't supposed to. I don't have branded yard signs, and I would staple them high up on telephone poles. I put them everywhere. Hit Norco, Where's Norco? Elias, Tipsy, 31% is great. I'm looking forward to your Google Ads course. Steve says, yes, it is. It is coming. I'm going to try accepting you. Maybe I'll even try to accept you guys tonight. If you want to get on that Google Ads course, find the junk removal event video. I have a link in the video description of the live virtual junk removal event video. There's the link to the Google Ads course. But yeah, I will make sure to approve you guys tonight or tomorrow. Matt Allen, you can email me at Andrew at autopilotapp.io. Andrew at autopilotapp.io if you guys want to invest. Just cruising along. All right, guys. All right, Tipsy. Nice chatting. So let's see. What do we got going on out here, guys? Let's see. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Can't really focus, but any other questions? I'll probably sign off here in 7 minutes. We'll make it a nice 30-minute live. Best advice to those who may be discouraged by super slow business. I mean, so Gene, am I saying your name right? Is it G? Because it looks like it might be Jeanne, or is it Gene? But the best advice I can give you is what would I tell myself, when first starting a business is, I mean, it's hard work. So okay, it is Gene. Okay. Just a different way. I haven't seen Gene spelt that way before. So Gene, I mean, starting a business is really hard. And it's as cliche as it sounds, is everybody, you're going to fail. You're going to have a graveyard of failures in your journey of entrepreneurship. Every successful person has a graveyard of their embarrassing failures. Um, it's almost comical. And every successful person says before you become a millionaire or whatever, not even a millionaire, just you have a successful business, is how many times they failed before. And it's just kind of getting used to it. It's just trying one thing after another and not being discouraged. And even I get discouraged. And I really just try to pick myself up and stop comparing myself. But just really, if something doesn't work and it's slow, just be honest about how much input you're putting. Like, okay, you tried yard signs. How many? Okay, you did 100. Why haven't you done 500? Okay, cold calling didn't work. How many businesses did you call? 100. Okay, do 1,000. Um, Door hangers, so on and so on. How many people did you talk to? How many gift baskets did you put out? If you tried Google Ads, whose Google Ads course did you take? Which company did you hire? You just got to just understand that it's all about how much input and effort you put in, and eventually, that will determine the output you get. And you just got to keep on trying and trying and trying, and realize that it's a numbers game. This is all a numbers game. You will succeed in time. And another cliche, cheesy thing is, you guys know KFC, the classic story of Colonel Sanders. Um, Now, this story is all over the world, right? Everybody knows this story. He was in his 60s, maybe even his 80s, when he decided to start KFC. And I forget if it was door knocking or something, but it took him 1,000 door knocks until he got his first yes, which is insane. Like, would you knock on 1,000 doors? I probably wouldn't. Well, actually, I probably would. And that's where you got to determine, like, okay, what am I doing, and how much effort am I putting in to be discouraged? Are you putting in now? If you're putting in maximum effort on all maximum on every single channel, okay, maybe analyze the strategy you're doing, and message me. But um, don't get discouraged. That was probably a long, drawn out answer, Gene, but I hope that helps. Um, but the answer is, you're probably not doing enough. If you want to be completely honest with yourself, um, put out 100 yard signs a week. This is going to be part of my 90-day video challenge too. My 90-day challenge, the video that I'm putting out, what I would do in 90 days. And it's really going to put you guys to the test of who's serious and who's not serious about growing their junk removal business. Because this is not going to be an easy challenge. God, my throat is dry. I wish I had some water. But yeah, so Gene, long story short, don't get discouraged. Just keep trying things over and over, and realize that failure is completely normal. Failure doesn't mean that this business has to fail. It just means the strategies might fail, and you have to just keep trying or inputting more. Perfect Click, and want to go back to Google Ads. Perfect Click does, by the way, Perfect Click uses Google Ads. I'm 99% sure, Steve, that they're running Google Ads. They start with Google, then they start doing Facebook, and they start doing Bing. But I'm pretty sure they're majority Google. I would double check with them on that, Steve. There's so many people doing it cheaper. How do you fight against the cheap labor and still make the payments? This will be a never-ending battle in the world of business. There will always be somebody cheaper. But when it comes to trash, you guys got to realize, when we're picking up junk or trash, it's not necessarily a skilled labor business. So you can't expect to use that argument where you can, so it comes down to marketing and branding, the customers that you're getting. You do get customers who are willing to pay premium because of customer service and branding. But I mean, your only way around the cheap customers is either you take them and accept it and grow your business that way. And, that's, you don't always want cheap customers. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But marketing and branding yourself so you become so exposed and so well known, and it's just so everywhere that people recognize you, and they will just use you because of your branding. And you really just got to stand out that way. It's the only way. Gene, you're awesome. Tony Montana voice. Let's go. So Steve, they do use Google. Yep. It's frustrating doing Google Ads yourself, but it's worth it. And I think a lot of people will learn lessons from this and understand how to do it. And you could get better results. Honestly, if you do it yourself, and you really can't get better results, it's just going to take a little work. But if you ain't running a multi-million-dollar business right now, you might as well. Man, I need a water. Any other questions? Ooh, we got some filters on here. What is this? Nah. What is this button? Oh, highlight saved. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Any other questions, guys? We're coming up to that 30-minute mark. Not that I'm doing anything more exciting right now than going live. As a reminder, guys, Ricardo from Junk Guys is throwing an event this month, March 14th, 15th, 16th, 3-day seminar on building your business organically and not paying for ads. And ironically, I will be there speaking on growing your business with ads. I'll be talking about Google Ads and software. The rest of the 3 days will be on SEO and growing the business. Um, Ramiro, still do Craigslist is not going to be the winning solution, but it is a tool and you should use it because it's so cheap. Um, you should be doing Facebook, you should be doing Craigslist, you should be doing organic SEO, you should be doing YouTube, you should be doing door hangers and yard signs, in-person marketing, cold calling, and Craigslist, all of it. Doing all of it. Craigslist will bring you a few extra jobs a month, a week. It just really depends. Um, but yes, you should post an ad on Craigslist. It's only $5 a post. I was posting 2 times a day on Craigslist, 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. in a population of 1 million. LA, there's a lot bigger population, so there's a lot more posts in the services section, the labor section in Craigslist. So you'd have to post a lot more in LA to even, because there's so many people posting. But I was only posting in Ventura County, and there's a million population, so I posted twice a day, and that seemed to get me good exposure on Craigslist. Steve, yeah, he's just building his brand. It's not an actual franchise model. And if you, yeah, just you can also ask him about it too, but he's just growing his brand. He doesn't actually have a franchise model like where it's a legal franchise where he charges franchise fees. He's just doing it to grow his brand, which is great too. You know, it helps him get exposure for his name all across the nation. Um, it's not a bad idea. Like, of course, you know, franchising, you can make some money off other people, but what he's doing is he's just trying to grow his name, which at the end of the day, imagine he gets Junk Guys in all 50 states. Even if he's not making money off of it, it's going to grow his brand drastically. And maybe he can do something with his brand in the future. Um, what do you think about? Oh, well, I remember you mentioning how you went about getting reviews from family and friends, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I wasn't Marcus. Yeah, so this is in this is in my private community, which is free, by the way. My private community, which is school.com/junk launch. I talk about this. Um, I didn't have many friends and family to leave me reviews, and a lot of people look down on this. I actually got in a fucking argument with some asshole on Facebook about this. Um, he was like, "I can't believe you paid for reviews. That's unethical, immoral, and just so fake. You're a faker. You're a fucking loser that you paid for reviews." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck? Do I have any water in here? Hold on. Yeah, we got some electrolytes, fake ass electrolytes. Ah, or maybe they're real." You ever seen the movie Idiocracy? If you haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, guys, go watch it. It's fucking hilarious. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants need. But what are electrolytes? It's what plants crave. Go watch it. Great movie, Idiocracy. It's kind of where we're probably going in the real world. In a sense, half of the world's going that direction. But anyways, going on a tangent. Yeah, so I got a fight on Facebook. A couple people who like judged me for buying reviews. Number one, I only bought a few reviews in the beginning to kind of spike my Google business profile because I had nobody to leave me reviews and I had like one review. And it was really frustrating because I just didn't know a lot of people and I didn't want to ask all my friends from my hometown in Colorado because I just was like, nah, it's got to be people in California. I just didn't want to do Colorado reviews. So I bought like 15 reviews on Google, 15 Thumbtack reviews. Big fucking deal, right? I just wanted that spike to get going. Every review after that was real. I had that initial bump. But yes, you can buy reviews from people who know what they're doing in the shady business of giving you fake reviews. Yes, I know it's unethical. If you're one of those super judgy people, you can go fuck yourself. Don't care. Now you have 10, 20 friends, family and friends, and you're a super popular person and they will do it for you. You have no reason to buy fake reviews. You only need that big initial jump in the beginning so you don't have zero, right? You just don't want zero. You don't want one either. You want like 10 to like kind of look like, hey, they got something going on. Marcus, does that answer your question? The company is called, oh God, man, it's been two years and 5 months now since I've used them. God, who was it? They're in my private community. I have a link to them. So private community is free. So just check that out. Any other questions, people? Man, there's like nobody. Like, this is crazy. Nobody on the road. Just me, my boo, and the trailer. I know. Are you bumping your music loud? You don't want to hear me talk? Guys, don't forget, Ricardo's Junk Guys is throwing a 3-day event in Texas, DFW, on how to grow your business organically. Should be really awesome. Hope to see you guys there. Isaiah. Um, so outside of elementary school, and no. So, as an elementary school kid, yeah, obviously I played around. Once I hit middle school, I transitioned to skateboard immediately, and I was like a skateboarder, snowboarder kid. Don't follow anything sports, but I was very active in skateboarding, jumping down giant sets of stairs, handrails. So I was very active in the skateboarding, and I even rollerbladed a little bit, but skateboarding and snowboarding were my big ones. And yeah, but I still don't even watch sports. I don't know anything about sports. Yes, thank you. I will check it out. I ease the butt, dropping off the trailer to the winner in Rhode Island. Clement Park, Todd Carden. Yes, I was born and raised in Clement Park, right next to Columbine. That is my skate park I went to every fucking day after high school, after school. I did go to Chatfield High School though, because I lived closer to Chatfield, but Columbine was really close to me too. I was right in the middle. I ended up going to Chatfield, and yeah, I was at Clement Skate Park every day because I'm from Littleton, Colorado. Todd, are you from Littleton, Colorado or something? How do you know about Clement Park? That's my stomping ground. That's where I hosted my reunion 2 years ago. Skate park reunion 2 years ago at Clement Park. I flew into Colorado, we were friends together, and we had a little get together. Marcus, also, what insurance company did you use? General liability. I use Next Insurance. You can also use Byberk if they don't approve you. So Next and Byberk. With commercial, you got Byberk. Commercial auto, you got Byberk and Progressive. Oh shit, Todd, I think you told me that. What year did you graduate? That's crazy. I graduated supposed to graduate '05. I dropped out. No GED still, guys. Don't judge me. No high school diploma, no GED. I am a high school dropout. Wow. Class of '04, man. Pull out your yearbook. Look me up. Andrew Thompson. I won't be in I'll only be in, I'm not in the '05 yearbook. I'm only in the '04 one. Any insight on why insurance companies are dropping junk removal? Isaiah, that's a really good question because I don't think insurance, if we're talking about Next Insurance, they've been dropping junk removal. I don't know any junk removal companies who have made claims that they can start thinking this is like some dangerous business. I have honestly no idea why people are dropping junk removal or why yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. No insights. Lost soul. Trump or Biden. Um, politics. I don't know if I should get into that on here, huh? I can lose half my fan base. I purposely avoid politics on this channel because it's so polarizing. But I'll give you guys a hint. Can I? The hat is this color. Does that help, Lost Soul? Yeah. I am a big politics guy. I just don't get into it on YouTube because people take that shit. Even I take it too serious. Um, it makes me angry. I get in fights with people. I judge people, and it's honestly made me. It's turned us into really evil people. It's made us judge people. It's really frustrating. So I don't bring it here. You know, And, in the business world, we have to serve both customers, right? Whether you're Biden or Trump, we need to serve both groups of people. But yeah, it is sad how polarizing it has um, become. Sports equal bread and circus. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? It could be anything personal, junk. It can just be business in general, guys. I've done multiple businesses in my life. I've made millions a few times in my life. When I was younger, I made lots of money, and then I was young, obviously, so I just kind of spent it like an idiot. Um, but yeah. Mm. So when I made my first $1 million was when I dropped out of high school. I built a MySpace website, one of the first MySpace profile editors ever. This is back in 2004. I started building it. And then by 2006, I was making $150,000 a month from MySpace. Oh, this is huge back then, right? I was 18 years old. So what I decided to do was buy 7 cars. Bought 3 of my friends' cars. I had 4 cars. I bought a BMW M6, just came out, 2006 BMW M6. I bought it $120,000 cash. I bought another BMW 3. So you can go buy 7 cars. That's a really good way. I also bought a house too. But yeah, if you want to do that, that's a great way to blow it. Um, buy 7 cars. Best. Would you cut up a 20-foot boat? I mean, yeah, probably, but every situation depends. But what are boats fiberglass? Uh, It's probably easiest just to cut the bad boy up. Um, so yeah, my short answer is yes, without seeing it. How's the cleaning business going? EcoClear. I have gave up on the cleaning business. It was too much work for me to do everything that I'm doing right now. The junk event, my junk removal YouTube, Autopilot. There was just too much going on, so that I couldn't do the cleaning business, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to tap into that YouTube market so I could eventually tell them about my software. We'll see what happens down the road. Maybe I'll find time because there was some promise in that business, and I was looking forward to it. Um, what do you think about third-party junk removal apps? Isaiah, so they definitely are going to shortchange you, but I have a video on all of the apps. It's called 10 Free Ways to Get Junk Removal Leads, and I think they're okay. Thumbtack, Check Sammy, Go Load Up, Get Dimension. There's a whole bunch of them. If you need something in the meantime while you're trying to grow your organic or through other through other advertising channels, I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad idea if you want to use those until you start making money. However, Thumbtack, you got to be careful because you could overpay and get screwed on Thumbtack. But all the other ones that bring you leads, like Check Sammy, Go Load Up, I think even Go Load Up makes you pay now. But all those apps that bring you business, yeah, use them all until your business is on the top of Google and you're killing it in SEO. Your Google ads are killing it. Your repeats, referrals. Use every resource you can. Check out my video on that. I vote for We the People. Biden 2024 says only Cars fans. Jay Hawley. Biden couldn't win a coloring contest. Yeah. Yes. He could win. He could win a lot of other contests, like how many little girls do you sniff at a time, and yeah, all kinds of pedophile stuff. um, any other questions? I'll just stay on here for another 15 minutes. We'll just call it an hour live. I think we're coming up to Nebraska soon too. So I'm gonna hit Nebraska finally. Is there anything cool to do in Nebraska? We're cruising through Omaha. The only thing I know about Omaha is this company called Omaha Steaks. What else is there to do in Nebraska? I don't know shit about Nebraska or Iowa. So if any of you guys know anything about Nebraska and Iowa that's worth seeing while we're cruising through, let me know. Me and my boo-boo are making this a little vacation. I just said me and my boo-boo are making this a vacation. I would be willing to spend $15 on Thumbtack. It's a risk. Yes, if you make sure that you don't get overcharged, because you can get overcharged on the instant bookings. Thoughts on Perfect Click? They have me bringing. Oh, I've heard great things about Perfect Click. Dave from Lug Stars uses Perfect Click. He kills it with them. They have amazing customer service. When I used them, Eric from Perfect Click, I highly recommend trying them out. It didn't work out for me, but like I said in one of my previous videos, I didn't give them a good chance because I was using ClickSkeek, and I just stuck with ClickSkeek. ClickSkeek works great for me. Some people have bad experiences with ClickSkeek, and some people have great experiences. Iowa Truck Stop. It's huge. Ooh, okay, Iowa Truck Stop? What is it, just like a really cool, is it like a Love's truck shop, like where you just get gas and stuff? Is it just like a bigger version of that or something? Gene Brook, hey boo. I don't know if you're talking to me, but hey boo. Remember guys, ask me any questions you want, anything at all. It can be relationship, love, law of attraction, business, marketing. Kid, I'll even answer politic questions right now. Just kidding. I don't really follow politics anymore right now. Oh, hey, but Gene. Oh, yeah. She's got her headphones on. She's jamming. She's tired. So she just like kind of relaxes, listening to music. But I'll tell her, you say, hey, boo. Me and my lady met. I slid in her DMs on Instagram. And we're coming up on 5 years. I Eats the Butt. It's a gas station where you can fill up so you can leave the state sooner. Yeah. No. Hey, Nebraska's probably really cool. Iowa. Oh my God, John. Yo, dude. What, bro, you got to hit me up on Facebook or something, man, or shoot me I was actually trying to reach out to you a few months ago. Long time, no fucking talk, dude. I've been trying to reach out to my old MySpace internet buddies recently. So, John, how do are we friends on Facebook? How do I reach you, dude? Is investing in a dump truck to deliver gravel a good hustle? I never dealt with gravel or dirt or, strictly concrete jobs too often because those people, and it's probably because I just didn't have the customers. I had mostly residential customers and they didn't want to fork out what I wanted to charge for that. But I know if you're in demolition and you're in that business, you could probably find the appropriate customers. So my answer is going to be yes, absolutely. You just got to find those customers. I was dealing with more residential customers from Google ads, but I know construction companies and all those kind of people want to get rid of dirt, gravel, concrete. It just, when I got residential customers who had big piles of dirt, they didn't want to pay me what I wanted. Um, but I know a lot of people who do stuff like that, just do big jobs like that. Did you approach every apartment complex, real estate agent office, things of that nature with gift baskets? No. So, Marcus, I did not do that. I just know a handful of people who had massive success with that, including Matt and JoJo. I did strictly Google Ads, but I know a lot of people that I've given that advice to, that I've taken from Matt and JoJo, and it's they're in my community, and they've had massive success with it. And you could even go to the same apartment complex every month, like a big one, 500 units, 1,000 units. Just go every month. Donuts, gift basket, show your face every single month until they finally give you a chance on their vendor list. God damn. Sorry, guys. I'm like getting sick or something. But Marcus, definitely do that. I didn't need to do that often because I was getting so much business from Google Ads. But I will say this: I did cold calling for 1 month. I gave it a test, and it worked. I had one of my call agents. I hired another call agent off from the Philippines, from onlinejobs.ph, and I had her cold call. I just had her go on Google, call 20 to 40 businesses a day, and a lot of them just went straight to voicemail too. And she would just cold call and offer to send over an email with a PowerPoint. I had made like a little presentation and a price and just how it worked. And she would cold call and email these people. They're like, yeah, email me. The first month, I she charges a full-time Philippines agent. You can get from $600 to $800 a month. We closed like 2 or 3 jobs. I did like $2,000 from cold calling. Now I ended up transitioning her to do other stuff. She became my personal assistant. I had her do social media. I had her efforts elsewhere. But cold calling does work. In-person sales works very well too. So definitely do it. 200 Google Ads per day or per month? What are you talking about? $200 what, big boy? I'm gonna log off on in 7 minutes, guys. So ask your questions. 200 a week, big boy. To be honest, no, that's not gonna do. If you run the Google ad yourself, yes, that's fine. If you have an agency do it, no, it's not gonna work. But if you run them yourself and follow my course to the T, yes, $200 a week will be fine. But no agency is going to get you any results with $800 a month. You'd have to do it yourself. Todd, tips for closing leads. So when you say leads, do you mean like a phone call that you did not convince they're like a price shopper and they're not a client, they became a lead? Because that's how I look at it. You have clients who you close immediately, that becomes a client because they call you. And then if you don't close them because they're price shopping, they're now a lead and you can follow up with them later. So they're kind of like, they're like a warm lead, they're like a warm or cool lead. Or are you talking about leads as in a list you found that is completely, you've never had any contact with, and you have those leads that you want to solicit and try to close completely out of the blue? So which leads are we talking about? Phone calls from leads. So if we are talking about the first option where you have spoken to them and you have a list of people that you almost closed or did not close, they were price shopping, follow up with them immediately the next day, then 7 days later, then 30 days later, whether it's an email submission, a phone call, compile that list. You'll be able to do this with Autopilot automatically and makes it easier to close leads. But yes, follow up with them immediately saying, hey, Stacy, we spoke yesterday or you emailed yesterday. Just seeing if you still needed us. My name's Todd. I'd love to help you. I'll actually be in your area, whatever, you want to say. I'd love to give you 5% off and be the one that helps you out. And just do that. And then if they don't respond, send it again in 7 days. Send it again in 30 days. But follow up with leads immediately. 56 minutes live so far, guys. Any other questions? Family junk removal. Yes, we are stopping in New York. We're going to drop this off in Rhode Island and backtrack to New York and hang out for a couple days. If you have any suggestions of must-dos in New York for first-timers, let me know what we should do. Like, what absolutely should we sightsee? I mean, obviously, I'm just thinking the most obvious is the Statue of Liberty, and I want to see Central Park. But if you have any suggestions, I also want the nicest restaurant that they have out there. I love fine dining. I love me a good steak. I want the best steak that New York has to offer. And you guys are big on pizza too, right? Never had a New York pizza. Don't let me down. So yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions because we are going to be hanging out. Can you guys hear me? What are you jamming to? Relaxing music or? Ugh, I couldn't listen to that right now. What are you? If it's cool to do in Rhode Island, I'm going to look it up. Let me know, or I'm just going to look it up. But yeah, we're probably just going to hop right back to New York after we drop off the dump trailer. What is the best way to approach other local junk removal companies in my area in a supportive way? Ricardo from Junk Guys does this a lot. He works with other junk removal companies. He subcontracts a lot of his work, bigger jobs, because he doesn't like to deal with employees. So what he does when he gets big jobs, he actually hires other junk removal companies to come help out, and they work together. Now, he has. All right, guys, I might have to cut this live. Getting really bad service. But yeah, collab with people in that way. If you don't want to deal with employees, bring them out. You don't even have to split the job with them. Just, if you get a $2,000 job, just say, hey, I just need help with a load or two and give them